Hey everybody, it's Ann from Doubting Believer. And one of my spiritual gifts is that I see God everywhere. I mean, not everywhere, but I do see God, feel God, hear God speaking in unusual places and spaces. And I know that we are in a time when a lot of you are not going to a church in person for various reasons. I am a big community person. I like to be part of a community to practice and live out my faith. But I know for a lot of people right now, either timing, health concerns, maybe you've had a bad experience with the church and you are not ready to re-embark on that right now, and you don't know if you ever will be. So you may be struggling with ways to connect to God, to connect with God outside of church. Now, I know there are people out there who get up every morning, early morning, with their cup of coffee and their Bible and their notebook, and they do their Bible study, and that is how they connect with God. And that is great. There's so many different spiritual disciplines that we can do, but not all of them work for all people, and that does not work for me at all. But I find that I see God, I feel God, I experience God in everyday places and spaces when I'm paying attention. So I created this Faith at Home Bible study, and it is 30 days of Bible verses, reflections that have to do with places and spaces you occupy every day in and around your home. And the idea of this is not to go for 30 days and every day commit to doing this, commit to doing one of the pages every day. The idea is that by using this tool, you get used to paying attention to where God is working in your life. You get used to being present to God's presence in your midst, no matter where you are. So, 30 days, Faith at Home, to help you connect with God, connect with the holy, connect with the divine in the places and spaces you occupy every day. And if you choose to purchase Faith at Home, if you have an option to opt in to our mailing list or not. I don't send out a ton of emails, usually one, maybe two a week. But if you opt into emails, when you opt into Faith at Home, you will get some emails from me from time to time talking about other ways that we can be present to God's presence in our midst. So wherever you are on your faith journey, if this is a resource that would be helpful to you, a way to connect to God, to connect to the holy in your own home when you're going about the things you do every day anyway. Doesn't take a whole lot of extra time. You don't really have to set aside time to do this. And what it's doing is training your brain to pay attention to where God is working in your life all the time, and not just when you are taking time to do faith or to be present. So I hope you will try this out. I hope you find it is really helpful to you. God is present in our lives every day in every way, but sometimes we just need to be a little more intentional about being present to that presence.